It has come to light that there is a significant ticket surplus for Team USA's upcoming game against Germany, with tickets being sold for just $24. This unexpected situation is reportedly linked to the omission of Caitlin Clark from the roster. This has sparked speculation about whether this could potentially be one of the most significant blunders in the history of women's basketball. Have you witnessed the incredible impact of the Caitlin Clark effect? This young superstar is setting the Women's National Basketball Association on fire. Wherever Caitlin goes, fans flock to see her in action. Picture this: sold-out arenas and lines of people waiting for hours just to catch a glimpse of her magic on the court. It's like she has this magnetic pull that is completely changing the game before our eyes. The absence of Caitlin Clark from the Olympic stage is having a profound impact on the United States of America's presence at the Games. It's not just a noticeable absence, but it's also creating major ripples in women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's impact goes beyond just playing for her WNBA team, the Indiana Fever. When she's on the court, it's a true event. Fans don't just show up. They show up in massive numbers, creating an electric atmosphere in the arenas. The anticipation and excitement surrounding Clark's performances are palpable, and there's a tangible buzz in the air as people eagerly await her next incredible feat. At this point, things take an intriguing turn. Are you also sensing the same level of excitement and energy at the Olympics? It's strange that it's not reflected in any of Team USA's events. There's a lot of discussion about this because of the striking difference between the two. How is it that a single player from the team's home country is drawing massive crowds to the venues, while a team filled with some of the world's top players is struggling to fill seats? Beyond just selling tickets, Clark's impact reaches far and wide. She's not just filling seats, she's transforming how people see women's basketball. Whenever she takes the court, all eyes are on her. TVs light up, streams begin, and social media buzzes with excitement and reactions. The talent on Team USA is undeniable, with numerous exceptional individuals. When it comes to stand-up players, we're referring to those who have consistently excelled in the sport for an extended period. However, Caitlin Clark possesses a certain quality that sets her apart, something that transcends the boundaries of sports and captures the attention of not only fans, but also those who may not typically follow the sport. Consequently, the decision by the Olympic Selection Committee to omit Clark from the roster cannot be viewed simply as the exclusion of a player from consideration, but rather the exclusion of an entire phenomenon from the list of potential candidates. We are currently observing real-time developments unfold, and the data I'm about to present may astound you. Consider the stark contrast between an undersized high school gym and a completely packed stadium. This is a difference of immense significance. Should you be prepared for this revelation? The initial game for Team USA against Japan saw a mere 13,000 fans in attendance. Yes, you read that correctly. Only 13,000. This represents not only a low turnout, but the lowest attendance for any opening game in the entirety of the women's basketball competition at the Paris Olympics. Can you imagine yourself as part of that team, stepping out onto the field only to find rows and rows of empty seats? It might be tempting to brush it off as just a slow start, but let's confront the reality. The next lowest attendance was 15,000 spectators for the match between Serbia and Puerto Rico, a whopping 2,000 more than the support drawn by Team USA. What's more, 4 out of the 6 opening games had crowds of over 20,000 spectators. It's clear that Team USA isn't just falling behind, they're significantly trailing the rest of the competition. In recent developments, it's becoming increasingly captivating. I would like to reflect on the previous discussion we had about the Caitlin Clark effect. As of late, remarkable changes have been observed in our own country. The Indiana Fever, the team that Clark is a part of, is experiencing record-high attendance in the WNBA. Each game is drawing in over 16,000 spectators, which is a significant increase compared to other teams in the league. Notably, Clark's presence is not just boosting attendance numbers, but also leading to packed arenas right from the start of each game. Have you considered this interesting observation? It turns out that more viewers are tuning in to watch Clark's team in the Women's National Basketball Association, the NBA, than they are watching Team USA in the Olympics. It's quite remarkable when you think about it. Despite the widespread prestige of the Olympics as the pinnacle of sports competition, they are being outperformed in terms of viewership by a rookie's performance during the regular WNBA season. Is it accurate to say that the game revolves around just one player? This is a question that may have crossed your mind. Let's delve into Stephen A. Smith's perspective on this issue. These athletes not only possess remarkable skills but also attract a large audience, potentially boosting arena attendance. Smith isn't just talking about talent. He's emphasizing the impact of a star player. Essentially, he's referring to the kind of star power that ignites excitement and draws people to participate in the action. The current situation suggests that Team USA is on the brink of a crisis. Despite boasting some of the most talented players globally, they are struggling to attract a significant number of fans to their games. It's not just about the numbers, it's also about the atmosphere, the thrill, and the feeling of witnessing something truly extraordinary. Let's delve into a discussion about the future of women's basketball and the trajectory of Team USA. It's evident that we've encountered various obstacles and thoroughly examined the data, and it's now crucial to devise a plan to change course. Frankly, the current strategy is inadequate, and the pressing question is, what steps can Team USA take to reignite fan interest and fill those empty seats? It's not an insurmountable challenge, but it's certainly more complex than it may initially seem. During our discussion, we've been focusing on the concept of star power and its potential significance. It's important to recognize that Team USA has historically aimed to assemble the most skilled team available, a laudable goal in itself. However, given the current landscape, characterized by the pervasive influence of social media and the capacity for individual players to swiftly achieve celebrity status, we may need to reconsider this approach. The United States of America has a wealth of talented basketball players, and it's crucial for the team's success to recognize the star power of individuals like Caitlin Clark. Picture the electrifying atmosphere of packed arenas, with fans passionately cheering not just for the team, but also for their favorite players. This level of excitement has the potential to breathe new life into women's basketball at the international level. However, things become complex when considering how to balance the power of individual stars with the overall cohesiveness of the team. It's not as simple as assembling a group of superstars and expecting them to work magic on the court. The men's basketball dream team of 2004 provides a cautionary tale about the potential pitfalls of relying solely on star power. Team USA needs to strike a delicate balance by bringing in superstars to captivate the crowd while also ensuring the team can function cohesively and effectively. When striving to create the perfect cake, it's essential to ensure that you have all the required ingredients in the correct amounts. You might be questioning whether it's truly as straightforward as it seems. Can simply adding a touch of star power fix everything? To put it differently, not quite. There's more to it than that. The marketing strategies for women's basketball should prioritize spotlighting the unique and remarkable abilities of these athletes. We need to go beyond simply showcasing their skills on the court and delve into their individual stories, highlighting their journey, dedication, and achievements. It's essential to foster a connection between these athletes and the audience by portraying them as formidable role models who are trailblazers in breaking barriers and overcoming obstacles. By effectively communicating their narratives and emphasizing their impact, we can ensure that every young girl and boy is not only familiar with their names, but is also inspired by the powerful stories they have to share. The fans of women's basketball are eager to explore ways to enhance the excitement of the sport. Is there a possibility of implementing rule changes that could boost the level of action on the court? In addition, are there strategies to make the games more engaging and interactive for the audience, encouraging participation and creating a more immersive experience for everyone involved? The United States of America women's basketball team and the women's basketball community as a whole need to be asking themselves questions like these. The potential for growth and success in the sport is evident, especially with players such as Caitlin Clark showcasing their exceptional skills and talent. It's important for us to recognize the excitement and thrill that this sport brings to both players and fans alike.